Um, so this is a video from Cut, the YouTube channel Cut, the production company Cut. They make really good content where they kind of ask people things. Um, this is a little bit of a deeper video, guys. Um, Three dying people talk about death. Welcome back to Wholesome Time. Whew, guys, Why? How is this wholesome, chat? No, it isn't. It's sad. Three dying people talk about death on death. Cut. Chat. Okay. This is gonna be sad. Oh my god, I'm gonna end up crying, aren't I? Alright. This is gonna... Whew, this is a tough subject, so anybody watching, click out now. I know you saw... Oh! But it's a Wholesome Time video, Orange. Why would I click out? I always have to watch your Wholesome Time videos. No, you don't. Just click out, okay? I know you're here to see me get emotional. Or you're here because you want to cry, or you want to let out some emotions, or maybe... And that's okay, but do it somewhere else if this is a strong subject for you. Please. I know every day I ask you guys to come watch the videos. Come subscribe, come like. And I mean, after a week of being away from making... After a week of being away from making content. Sorry, I had to pause there. There was a... I bit one of my nails off and it was in my mouth. Anyways. Alright. Serious, guys. I'm gonna try to, like, make light of situations if I can. If not... That just might make me more sad. Okay, let's get right into it, guys.
Are you scared of that?
Oh, right off the bat. Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. Right off the bat, that's crazy. Okay.
Are you scared of dying?
I'm not scared about dying. I'm scared about leaving my family. The idea of not being there for my son when he needs me or being there for my wife, that's what scares me.
Horrible.
I'm Brian Hill.
My name is Layla.
JJ Singleton.
JJ, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Do you know why you're here today, what we're talking about?
We're going to talk about death and...
Oh, God. He's 34. That guy was 34, dude. This video came out like 3 years ago. I'm about to actually start crying. I want to know what these people have. I kind of want to know how they're dying.
having a chronic condition that limits my life.
Just kind of out of nowhere, my kidneys failed and ended up in the hospital with end-stage renal disease.
Six
That's
years
horrible.
ago, I was diagnosed with a colon cancer, and a year later, it came back and spread throughout my body. And
He doesn't
they told
look
me it
good
was
at
a
all.
Terminal diagnosis and incurable.
Are you dying?
Yes.
I would say yes.
So Parkinson's, it doesn't kill you, but the symptoms of it can lead to earlier death.
When did you first find out?
I was at 27 years old. I was going to college and started losing my vision, going blind, and that's when I ended up in the hospital. And by that point, I had about 5% function left in my kidneys, and then was really, really lucky and had a transplant, and was doing really well, and then unfortunately started rejecting.
I continue to fight, get chemo treatments,
Why get the chemo treatment?
because I'm not ready to die yet. There's a lot left to do, and a lot of people I believe I can help.
When you first found out that you had Parkinson's...
Parkinson's is horrible.
It's a heavy question. I think leading up to my diagnosis, I knew I had Parkinson's. My mom had it, and the moment I was diagnosed, it was almost a relief. As weird as that sounds,
That's good in a way though, you know, because when you finally figure out what it is, it does give you that relief. That is really sad though. Oh my god. Oh god, you know, and it's really messed up because like I'm thinking like Gen Z makes a lot of like my generation makes like a lot of stupid jokes out of things. Like Parkinson's and cancer and stuff. Like people will make jokes about that shit in my generation. I have also done it. I'm not some angel. And it's just really fucked up because, like, really sitting and watching people who actually have those things talk about it, it's really sad. It's really sad.
Knowing what's going on with your body
Yup,
is better than not knowing.
that's very true.
Losing an extreme amount of weight. I couldn't use the bathroom. And then at the end, my skin was turning gray is when my mom made me go to the doctor.
When you found out, were you angry?
It's like a sense of desperation, or it was kind of just like a freeze, it was that disassociation of like, how could this be happening to me? I'm young, I'm supposed to have my whole life ahead
I hate to cut her off. I'm gonna listen to what she says and then I'm gonna add on.
of me. And, if I didn't go into the hospital, I think when I did, I may have not lasted more than like another week.
There are
And I think that whole thing about like freezing in the moment and like that's horrible because like it's not really anger but it's like like you could die and that's really sad because like when you start to think about it it's like any of us could have something like that happen and in the moment you probably would be desperate. You'd probably like be like, this can't be real. Like reverse it. Come on, do something. You can't reverse it. You can't go back. And it's sad. It is sad.
times where I'm very angry, and that anger it's terrifying. It's so terrifying. I push it away.
Is that good to push it away?
No, it's not. And as you can see, as we're talking, I'm becoming more dyskinetic because that stress from the anger is coming up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's good.
Do you feel like you're dying?
Some days I really do. Like some days my body feels like it's just rejecting and falling apart. That's the days where I really feel like it's still controlling my life and don't have that
That's
much time
horrible.
left.
My body is working really, really hard just to keep up with the normalcy of what life is.
What does it feel like?
Closest way I can describe it as the worst your body's ever felt after like a physical activity. Mix it with having the worst flu you've ever had.
Yeah, I've heard people say that. The guy I feel the worst for, yes, I feel really bad for this guy. He's really young. That guy with Parkinson's, I just had a really bad... See, why am I having so many symptoms? He's probably going to outlive both of these guys. But he's going to have to suffer with a disease that slowly gets worse and worse as you age. That's really sad. That's something that I just realized.
And that's just the very tip of the iceberg.
Dude, it feels like shit.
Yeah.
Like if you work out real hard and the next day you wake up and you're achy, it's like that times almost 100.
Over the last 7 years, I've had many bouts of wanting to give up. At one point, I was very close to calling it quits and just committing suicide. And
Oh,
luckily,
that's horrible.
had some very good friends that helped me see that I do have a purpose. But even still, with family and friends helping me, there's days where it's like, don't know if this life is worth it sometimes.
Do
Yeah,
you feel like you
I
live your life
bet.
differently now?
Yes, I do not take things for granted. I try to live in the moment.
I try to look at it as a blessing and knowing that I was given a lens to look in through different than most.
I don't take the little things for granted, like such.
That's horrible. It's sad because like it is when you have to really like because in a way it is almost as if it is like you get to see life in a different way, you do. But and it's something I will hopefully never understand. You know what I mean? I mean, this is any of these situations is hopefully something I will never understand, but it is just so sad that people actually have to go through it. And, the younger you are, the worse it is. The worse it is. It's sad when it happens to anybody, but when you're younger, it's just horrible. I couldn't believe something like that happening.
As getting up to pick up my son. Those moments when I'm able to do that, I appreciate them so much more.
Has it affected your sex life?
When I was on dialysis, it did, because your kidneys are kind of part of your sexual chi. I'd say now it hasn't at all. And I tell them, that I'm immunosuppressed and that, we just need to be really careful. I make sure that they get tested.
How has cancer affected your sex life?
Very, very much so. Like it's
I bet.
virtually non-existent. So there's stages where it's just like it don't enter my mind at all for weeks.
It takes a little bit more thought process, like, hey, we're gonna do it in an hour, take your medication.
Which makes it so romantic.
Oh yeah. Hey baby, I took my pill. Half hour, it's go time.
Are you scared?
Not anymore. I was when I was diagnosed, but I've came to terms with it. Whenever it happens, it's gonna happen.
Are you scared of dying?
I'm not scared about dying. I'm scared about leaving my family.
Yep.
The idea of not being there for my son when he needs me or being there for my wife, that's what scares me.
Yep.
Suffering, no one wants to suffer.
Have you done everything that you wanted to do?
No. Like, I'm not afraid to die, but I still want to travel. I want to impact more people in the
No.
cancer community with my story. I want to help better people's lives, really.
No, I haven't done everything I wanted to. I want to raise my son. I want to watch him grow up. I want to be there for my wife. And to know that there may come a time where I can't show up for my family. Yeah, those are the moments where I think I worry about dying early.
What do you think it will feel like?
I hope it's painless. I hope it's, kind of slipping into the void.
It's going to feel like an escape.
Is that
Yep.
a good feeling?
I think it will be.
It
The
probably
way this
will be.
condition works, I mean, eventually I will lose control of my body, and I will be a prisoner in my body. So I think that time when I do die, I will feel like I'm being set free from a body that had failed me.
When you pass, what are the plans?
No, I
Oh, that's that. I like the guy with Parkinson's. His thought process there. It's sad because his body did turn on him. That's what it is. His body turned on him. That's the messed up thing about Parkinson's is it's your body turning on you, and it's messed up.
like the idea of doing like a end of life party. And I've told, I've always been very open about what my wishes are when I die. I want to be cremated and made into a
Yep.
tree.
Have you made plans?
They will definitely involve being cremated and some kind of big, dramatic, goofy gesture.
Who's not invited?
If you have an opinion of me where I've made an impact in your life, good or bad, you're more than welcome, because by that point, I'm not going to hold anything against you.
What asshole is going to be happy you're dead?
I don't think anyone. And I don't know if that's me being just hopefully not full of myself.
I doubt anyone would be. You know what? She seems like a really sweet, happy, nice girl. I really hope she's still alive. Oh, she seems really nice. I hope she's doing okay. But she also seems really chill about it. Oh, but that has to be horrible. Like, I bet it was horrible at first. I think she looks like maybe it's been like a little while as when this video came out. Not long, but a little while. I really hope she's still out there. I'm gonna look up these people after I stop recording this video, because after watching this, even though I've only been watching it for 8 minutes, these people seem really genuine, and they're so nice. That one guy with Parkinson's is really sweet. That younger guy there who has cancer, I feel really bad for him.
Oh man, who's gonna be happy I'm dead? I mean, probably someone who's just looking to take my spot and be with my wife.
Do you think about that?
Not until now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't have people that would just be like, ah.
Yeah, this guy seems like the type of guy that everybody, even if you don't like him, you don't hate him. You know, like, he seems like the type of the guy that, like, nobody really has, like, a crazy opinion on. But also, that one guy with Parkinson's, that's honestly, I think that, I wonder if that, I feel like he was not really telling the full truth when he said it's not really something he thinks about, because, like, I mean, your body really, like, doesn't, he's probably thought about things now that he has these issues and stuff, because, like, his body's completely turned on him. And, like, who knows, like, maybe he wonders if his wife still wants to be with him sometimes. But I bet he has a loving wife, and a wife who would never want to go with anybody else, no other man. She has her son with this man. She loves him. That's what we could hope.
I don't know. I don't have people that would just be like, ah, I hate him. I'm glad he's dead. But if there is out there, at least I'll make his day.
What's one thing you're gonna miss when you're gone?
You know, just sensation, right? We get to eat and feel and hug and have these emotions that are so moving, and you know, that's all going to be gone when you're no longer here.
People, just the experiences that you have with different people, that's one of the best feelings that you could ever have. Just randomly somebody comes into your life, changes it, and makes you truly feel like you're special and they're special.
What are you gonna miss the most when you're gone?
I'm gonna miss sex, that's for damn sure. No, in seriousness, I'm gonna miss living. I think it's something that we take for granted, and with Parkinson's, little aspects of living are taken away from me as the disease progresses. So I think in a way, it sounds horrible, but in a way I'm kind of dying slowly. I've never put it in that language, but when I do, it sounds awful.
I started with, are you dying? And you said no, but then you said.
I don't know if I'm not dying, I'm just losing my ability to live. Yeah, take advantage of it. Life isn't guaranteed to any of us. Yeah. Thanks for giving me that perspective. I appreciate that.
Poor guy, dude. Wow, that, I feel like that was just such a deep watch. I don't know how to feel now. Wow, I am not going to be able to go on with my day. Let's try to end this on a light note. I am going to look these people up. I really hope all of them are still alive. But like I said, this video came out a while ago. I'm going to start bawling. I'm going to start crying. Oh my god. Alright, I'll see you all good next time. Like and subscribe if you watched this video thoroughly. And comment down below if you know anything about these guys. If you are one of these people. Or if you yourself is going through something. Or a family member is going through something. And my prayers are with you. I'm Muslim. But whether it be that you're Christian, Jewish, or anything, I hope that your family makes it through it. I pray for you under my God, but I also hope that if there are other gods, if all gods can exist, coexist, that I hope that your gods also bless you. Or whatever the words may be that you are looking for. Bye, and I hope that you all have a good day. Don't forget to comment down below if you want to. Hope you know that you are free to do whatever you would all like. Bye-bye.